Hello, good evening. Welcome to our Mass Effect Legendary playthrough. We are FemShep. We're doing an Insanity run as an adept. At least an adept in Mass Effect 2. We have completed our mission on Horizon. We have saved, well, half the colony. And have another series of recruitment missions and some loyalty missions to do. Between the last stream and this one, I have done a bit of planet scanning, so I'm all stocked up on resources. And we have some anomalies to check out and some side missions to do, so starting right away, we have
translation error. Status of system operator is not known. General distress. Beacon process interrupted. Translation.
Launching
we have
probe.
whatever this is.
Something on our sensors.
Merchant freighter, wreckage, damage to ship catastrophic, detecting movement but no organic life. Okay. Let's get down there and see what's what, shall we? I've honestly got no memory of what this is. Guess I'll take Grunt and Miranda again. Oh, yes, I do know this. Shit. Rather wish I brought Garrus now.
A sandstorm is approaching from the northwest. Proceed with caution.
Okay, so what this is a shitload of droids. So Garrus's tech would have been quite handy, but hey, we'll manage. Right, so engineering status compromised, catastrophic damage to primary and secondary cores, ESO exposure critical, fuel leaks, navigation critical, possible VI locked out by executive command, short range sensors, unsafe planetary proximity detected at 700 hours, life support returning to safe levels, VI locked out by executive command, shields holding at 100% integrity, no shield breaches detected, VI network, potential contagion, blah, blah. Activating distress beacon. Okay, weird. Shipping manifest. Reflective mech armor. Crap ton of low-key mechs. And a YMIR mech. Oh joy.
Marcus says the mechs in the containers are active. Go check it out.
Okay.
Multiple hostiles powering up at your location. Recommend immediate extraction.
Hostiles detected. Please reconsider your aggressive actions. Here we go. Got no time. Testing critical. Rerouting power. Requesting system backup systems and critical system damage. Secure barriers. Exclusion.
Impact shot.
Activity has reduced visibility to 90%. Proceed to shuttle for evacuation.
Yes, it's a bit of a bummer really that that we didn't bring some tech experts.
Backup systems and requesting
Time to fight.
Sandstorm activity has reduced visibility to 65%. Proceed to shuttle for evacuation.
backup systems. Requesting assistance.
Close enough. Yes, technically I'm leaving my squad on a planet to die, but we survived and we got everything on the planet, so hey, it's gonna have to do. Man. Yeah, that was quite tough. A lot tougher than that mission's supposed to be, I think. But hey. I'm sure Miranda and Grunt will forgive me. Grunt certainly should. He just should have been tougher. I mean, come on. Since I don't intend to come back here, I'm just going to check there's no EZO here. We'll have that one.
Probe away.
Want a little bit more platinum. Palladium, sorry.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
And platinum, to be fair.
Probe away.
Basically, with the planet scanning, I like to have over 100,000 of everything. EZO's really difficult to come by, so you know it's still possible with EZO. I normally wind up the end of the game with over 100,000 of everything, but yeah. Okay, so we have Firewalker Rosalie. I might leave that. I think. Oh, what? Abandoned station. Where have I got to? Okay. Guess we've got to go here next. Oh, fun times. Building full of runaway mechs. A whole space station full of crazy mechs. Garrison Miranda it is. So, is our Garrus a survivor or a renegade? Renegade, I think. Please report to processing. It my suggestion, we have cut power to all systems save critical life support in the hopes that disabling this system will deny the VI the resources she needs to kill us. The resources she needs to kill us. This is a temporary solution. We can't last this out on our own. Well, don't you just hate it when your computer tries to kill you? You know, I had this the other day. My laptop. You know, you just know when it doesn't want to do any work. I just know it was thinking about murdering me.
Docking area power restored. Intruders are requested to report to the cargo doors for immediate removal from station.
Charming. Okay.
Intruder detected. You are not authorized to be in this area.
What's this person got then? My firm belief is the VI is paranoid about the possibility of infection. Its current homicidal behaviour is likely out of an inflated desire to keep us from shutting it down. The VI is malfunctioning and believes that our equipment to be infected by a virus. If we continue to try and shut her down, she will keep trying to destroy us. Wow. Okay, let's check out the living quarters first then. Attention all docks. Personnel, we're expecting a shipment of mech parts from the Hain Kadar facility on Capek. Make sure the VI knows to accept a docking request from their freighter MSV Corsica. Okay. I'm not supposed to come here yet. Let's go to the research lab, see what's going on in there.
Research area power restored. Beam engaged. Testing area. Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Reflective armor prototype repositioned. This is a secure zone. Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Testing area has been unlocked. All personnel, take this opportunity to leave the station immediately.
Okay. Does this unlock this way now? Apparently not. Oh, there's a restore power button here now. Okay.
Living area power restored. The living area doors have been closed to quarantine a threat to this station. Advise intruders to engage self-destruct procedures to avoid death by starvation.
Oh, cheeky little sod. Okay.
One door enabled. 3 doors enabled. 2 doors enabled. 5 doors enabled. All intruders intentionally violating quarantine are requested to exit the station immediately.
I guess this is where the fun's going to be in engineering.
Plasma venting in progress. Attempting to reach the maintenance controls will most likely result in serious injury or death. You have been identified as a hostile intruder.
Well, my team are too stupid to not get killed. So it's far one, middle one, near one.
All attempts to decontaminate station have failed. Require more power to escalate defenses. Maintenance area power restored.
Right, they're awake again. Now what? You got anything? No. Corsica docks with us. Yep, okay, so the Corsica is definitely the problem.
Hub area power restored. Central mainframe access granted. Docked vessel detected. Attempting to upload central programming into docked vessel's main... Intruder detected. You are not authorized to be in this area. This is a secure zone. Please leave this station immediately. I regret to inform you that all attempts to defend the station have failed. Shutting down security protocols.
Oh. I was totally expecting to have to fight a bunch of drones in that mission, but I think that's the next bit. So then I think we get the information on where the where that ship came from, and that takes us back to the Hain Carder, that manufacturing plant and all its crazies, if I remember rightly. Oh well. We're good for now. 100%, 100%, 100%, all 100%. Awesome. Right, we're coming back here again then. Now, what's next? We've got quite a lot to do, haven't we? We could do the Firewalker, but I'm not really in the mood for that, to be honest, because there's loads to do in Ilium. I like to do all that in one go, so I'm not doing that just yet either. Disable the production line. Let's help Jacob. Let's do Jacob's loyalty, and then maybe we'll do the production line. Let's do Jacob's loyalty. After all, his dad could be starving over there for all we know. Off to Alpha Draconis. Let's see what's going on.
I have detected an anomaly.
Named after an Asari scientist, this remote planet seems to have been on the list of forbidden mass relays that led to uncharted space. The little data that comes from the one far-off probe flyby that reports 2 planets orbiting a white dwarf star. Your own scans yield far more interesting results. The planet is within the habitable zone of the star, its oceans of liquid water and a thin nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, consistent with planet carbon-based life. It's possible this is an as-yet unexplored garden world. Cool. Tell you what, it's got a load of stuff on it as well.
87. Impact and unscheduled suborbital deceleration recorded. General distress.
Launching
MSV
probe.
Hugo Gernsback.
Something on our sensors.
Okay, but first, that is a absolutely crap ton. Right, forgive me, people. I know I did say I wouldn't
Probe launched.
planet scan, but that is a whole bunch of EZO, and I want it.
Probe launched.
So I'll rattle through this as quick as possible. Because EZO's like the exception. Anywhere I see EZO, I take it. I'll scan the rest of the solar system off camera.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Alright, that'll do for now. Let's land there. Okay. I haven't said it in this part, so yeah, please do like, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Let me know who I should pick up next, what you'd like to see, what missions you'd like to see next. I have points. Okay, do I want heavy warp? I mean, I do want heavy warp. Let's have a look at that. 200 points. Or do I want heavy singularity? Or wide singularity? Alright, I'm going for wide singularity for now. Next up I'll go for heavy warp, so that I'm doing so much damage to that lot. What does this give me? Ugh, no. I have the incendiary ammo because that makes you more useful to me. Okay.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Right then. Let's see what's going on.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years. Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with this anymore, we've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Forget what you did before the bruises show. Well, that's pretty alarming. This doesn't sound like it was a fun vacation spot for him.
Can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't know.
She threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. Now she's so innocent. They all are. And look, she gives what she smells. It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
Okay, that sounds pretty ominous as well. Pretty sure we're gonna have to shoot everybody here.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight.
Okay, yeah, there's been some messed up shit going on here, hasn't there? Okay. Let's see what that beacon VI has to say for itself.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
How the hell did they crash that ship?
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Interesting.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Why are you comparing the crash to theoretical speeds?
The Hugo Gernsback was constructed off-world. It is not rated for suborbital descent, and doing so exceeded operational parameters.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Avoiding it for a decade seems unlikely.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Well...
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will...
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
We've been spotted.
Okay.
Mount that one!
Firing now.
Shotgun!
No.
Shotgun!
One less! That wasn't neural decay. They were feral.
Our father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Wouldn't he though? Wouldn't he? Listen to those logs. They look pretty damning, don't they? Hmm?
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Okay.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
We shall see.
They're clearly docile, but in the same uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently? Makes males get violent.
Possibly. But the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
Indeed.
Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face. I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
Well, that kind of makes you wonder what punishment might entail, hey?
What
To
the
all
hell?
these women.
Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
Patrols like that are a little much against this bunch.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense.
Yeah. Seems a bit flimsy, Jacob. Sorry, but your old man's coming out of this looking pretty bad.
his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle, or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? Never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
I haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Abuse of power? This is more like a teenage rape fantasy, or... You know, I mean, what the hell? Yes, Jacob, your old man's a proper rat, isn't he? Let's be honest.
Right behind you.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
God damn it. It's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Enemies!
I've lost shields!
Engaging target. Collision proximity. Hostile forces have engaged. Impact imminent.
Careful. I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking. I had no choice.
That one hit!
Rerouting power.
I've got him.
Collision proximity warning.
One left!
It's good to have a high-powered singularity lined up, I have to say. Whoops, a couple more of these
Mech
guys.
activity.
Shields have failed.
Impact imminent. Impact event.
I've got him!
Engaged.
Hostile!
Impact event.
Oh,
He
you
had his
can
fun.
thank God if
Now
you
he
like.
wants out. Son of a bitch.
He had his fun and wants out now, yeah. I think that's pretty much the case. Jacob? Daddy's a slime ball.
This should come in handy.
Let's go. Here we go.
Power.
Get over here!
Boom.
Don't let me finish you off.
You're done!
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father. Right.
Understood. Heads up. Deploying tech overload.
Spotted.
Move, move, move. Time to go, time to go, time to go, time to be elsewhere.
Engaging.
Lost shield.
Oh.
They've seen us.
They hide like exiles. Find.
Shield's down.
Our strength for him.
Oh, really? That son of a bitch has got his shields back.
Been spotted.
So we can go home.
Enough with
That
the toys.
is better.
I need to look my
It took
father in the eye
far,
here.
far more
Justify
effort than
this.
it should have, but we got there. We got there. That one guy with his annoying bloody drone. Whoop whoop, bit of EZO. PDA. Right then, Taylor. you have any stuff I can steal before I speak to you? Apparently not.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mechs scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Doesn't matter. You're running a very questionable setup here, Captain. Explain.
Of course. It was chaos after the crash, and the crew never really accepted me as captain. They rebelled and trapped us here. Once they started eating the toxic food, I couldn't control them. And I couldn't get to the beacon.
Just stop. We know what you did to your crew. Why let this go 10 years?
Who the hell are you?
Taylor. Lieutenant Jacob Taylor.
Jacob? My Jacob?
Now everyone knows everything. I want to hear you try and justify this.
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
Yep. I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
Yeah, quite. So
What
it'd be
triggered
fine
the
if
males
you...
to change and threaten you?
Yeah.
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
There's no way I'm letting this slide, Taylor. A price will be paid.
How much? What kind of math can balance these lives? His life isn't worth pulling the damn trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Okay. Well, we've got Jacob's dad out of his juvenile fantasy.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody does, because Jacob, you're kind of a slime ball yourself. See, I just can't like him. Not only is he fairly bland as a character, but if your tastes are such that you choose to romance him as a FemShep, do you know the slimeball cheats on you in Mass Effect 3? He cheats on Shepard.
Come on, we got work to do.
Unrepentantly cheats.
Hi, Commander.
Like...
Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Yeah. I've never gone so far as to leave him at the collector base to die, but yeah, I don't know, sometimes I'm tempted, you know?
What's this area of the ship?
Anyone want to drop down in the comments when and how I get bonus powers? I'm sure we had bonus powers in Mass Effect 2, didn't we? Or am I dreaming that and it was only a Mass Effect 3 thing? Maybe it was. Maybe it was a Mass Effect 3 thing. How weird is that? Cannot remember. I swear it hasn't been that long since I played Mass Effect 2, but it's been a while since I've played it from scratch.
That's all for now.
You know, like with no saved files, no imported.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Whoa, suddenly I have a lot of messages. Okay, so we know where the Corsica went. Fine. Elusive man. I see you awaken Okia's Krogan. Free reign, blah blah. If this grunt proves unreliable, don't lose the body. Scan of VI virus. Kate Bowman. Shepard called in some favours and found out how to get you and what you're working on. We've got a big celebration planned for the anniversary of you and the others saving Terra Nova. Last year we added a memorial for you too. I guess that was premature too, huh? I figure finding out who's attacking colonies is why you had to go undercover, so I won't invite you to come and give a speech or anything. But I wanted to know that all of us living on the colonies are worried about what's happening in the Terminus systems, and I'm really glad you're out there to help. There's a lot of crazy military talk going around. I'm glad someone out there's... I'm glad someone's there who's not going to take the easy way out. Moreland's famous shop. Of course. Ah yes, Chairman Burns. Can see someone change their outlook. And Olar, clearly still crazy. Robin Reeve. Alliance soldier here gave me this contact information. I hope this reaches you. You said you were trying to stop the collectors. They took my son and brother. Have you found them? Do you know where they are? I know you're looking, but so many people are just gone. Every family lost someone. The children are the worst. Empty desks at school, winter clothes that never got worn. The Alliance isn't doing anything. The Council isn't doing anything. If you can find our people, I'm begging you to do something. Tell me something I can do. See, that is the worst of it. You know, the Council and the Alliance are both not doing a damn thing. Cerberus are bad, but at least they're acting, you know? Shadow Broker. Yes, we'll be catching up with Liara soon.
Shepard, important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel. You remember our talk? My work on genophage modification?
You stopped the Krogan adaptation to the genophage.
Part of a team. Scientists, all different types. Blood Pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
Do you think they found out your team updated the genophage?
Unclear. No way to determine until we get to Tuchanka.
We'll go to Tuchanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him safe. Malin last seen outside Erdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Bloodpack. Talk to them or clan chief.
Okay, that would be Morden's.
Grunt seems very agitated. You may want to check in on him.
Okay, so we've got Morden's loyalty mission. And apparently Grunt's. Let's go down and see what Grunt's got to do. Or say.
Chambers said you're tearing up the place. Something wrong?
Something wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something. With my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know. See? Why do that? What's wrong?
Okir didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles. Voices of warlords. But this is a blood haze in my head. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here, my blood screams, my plates itch, and even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
Edie, anything in your files about Krogan diseases that could cause this?
Cerberus has a number of autopsies on file, but nothing on a living Krogan of this age and situation. Krogan are reluctant to share medical records.
Yeah, no kidding.
My people were defeated by doctors and labs. They will never let stuff like that leave the homeworld to Chunka.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
Okay, we'll have to send... We'll have to head over to Chunka for that one. What's Jack got to say for herself down here? Anything new?
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them.
Like,
you know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't gonna see it. I was wired up in a cell.
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
Lovely.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
I'm going to talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Attacking our allies is going to derail our mission. Not a smart move.
Oh.
The files say it was shut down after my escape. It's been abandoned for years. They going to care if I blow up a garbage dump?
You've lived with this your whole life. Why do this now?
Like I said, I found the coordinates in your files. You can't expect me to just sit on information like that.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
It's a bit weird, but we'll do it.
we've got a crazy woman squatting down in the subdeck?
What? If she touches anything, I'll kill her.
Oh, and the only thing she wears from her waist up is tattoos.
Oh, maybe I should go down and welcome her aboard.
And she's a murderer, has biotic powers that could crush you with a blink, hates everyone in Cerberus.
Damn it, girl. Stop toying with me.
Oh, Donnelly. Right, quick chat with Garrus, and then that should be everyone's loyalty mission until I recruit the new people. Then we'll have to get through some of them. Leave a comment down the bottom there, and let us know which ones you want to do quick. Do next, even. And yeah, I'm personally inclined to do all the Ilium stuff in one go. So normally I do recruit the assassin, Thane. I recruit Samara the Biotic, and I do the Miranda's loyalty mission, sort of all in one hit, one visit essentially. And obviously we meet Liara there. We could do Tuchanka next. That would be quite fun.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you
we're
need
not
me.
ready for Garrus's loyalty mission just yet. Which is fine. So yeah, I'm thinking Tuchanka next, but you know, drop a comment in at the bottom there and let me know what you think. While you're there, please do like, subscribe, and yeah, let's hope you'll join us for the next part. It's going to be good fun. We've got all the resources we need, so we can. I mean, we could do. Let's have a quick look at some of the missions here. So let's head out of here. Chug. So let's have a look here. Well, we could recruit Tally. Always good to recruit Tally. We could do Jack's loyalty mission over here. I'd like to leave Overlord later in the game. We could do little side missions like this production line, the cargo, and Firewalker. We could start working on the Ilium missions. We've got quite a lot going on in Ilium. Or we could head over to the Krogan DMZ here and do Tuchanka. So yeah, let me know what you think. As I've been saying lately, we still don't know exactly what the deal is with moving, as is the case when you're buying and selling houses. But there will be gaps and breaks where I'm packing and moving house, so hope you'll bear with me if there's delays between parts being uploaded. But yeah, do join us and like and subscribe to see notifications of when I next upload. Hope you join me then. Take care.